Norwich Boxing, here with Mervyn Turner, Shamrock Promotions. How are you getting on?
Good, thank you. Yeah, the end of a tiring night.
How do you feel the night went, with all the changes and...
Yeah, listen, I thought on the night we had a cracking little show. You could see by the atmosphere out there, it was buzzing. Right from the start, Mad Dog,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yes.
Fighting, so 22 fights, it's only the second one in his hometown.
Yeah.
So that was a cracking fight to start the show off with. Then you got Joe Hearn.
Yeah.
I mean, real crowd pleaser.
As I
3 fights, 3 knockouts. And listen, Liam Griffiths doesn't get knocked out very often. I think he's been knocked out 3 times in his whole career.
He's been in with Nathan Dale.
He's been in with Nathan Dale. He's been in with a lot of good boxers. And St Joe Hearn's got something special, and he's going forward. So yeah, great atmosphere. Matty Parr, I mean, I've got to take my hat off to the kid. He is a real crowd pleaser, done very, very well in his debut against a tough kid. Z-Man,
yeah.
We say about Z, he's living the dream.
Yeah, it is.
He's a local kid, always wanted to be a professional boxer, and it was his stage tonight, so it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But overall, with all the fights, I thought it was a great show, great atmosphere. What did you think of it?
Yeah, pretty much as you say. With it being only 4 fights, you sort of go into the show thinking, oh, could this sort of be a bit of a downward spiral sort of thing from the start? But it was unbelievable show. Every fight was matched to perfection, and all the lads went out there and boxed. There was no one out there to cover up. There was no one out. They were out there to fight.
They were good, crowd-pleasing fights, and I'd rather have a small show like that. We had to postpone the first show. We had dropouts right on the day before the show. So I don't like doing that. It's the first time I've had to do it as a promoter. But sometimes you have to take those tough decisions. We regrouped. We had to get all new opponents, everything else. When you look at the fighters that we've got in Norwich that are out injured, not available, etc., etc. But we put this show on for the local fight fans that stick with us through thick and thin. We get tremendous support in Norwich, and I really want to send a message out to all the Norwich fans. What a fantastic bunch of people they are, and very, very knowledgeable.
Yes.
And they come to the shows. We had a cracking show last time when Nathan Dale won his World Junior title.
Yeah.
And I thought we had another cracking show tonight.
Yeah,
and the atmosphere, everybody was buzzing, and everybody was coming up, thanking, shaking hands, great. So you can't ask for more than that. No. As a promoter and as a local boxing scene, you can't ask for more than that.
Going on from here, September's been spoke about.
We've got a date in September the 18th.
Yeah.
We hope to see Sam Sexton.
Yeah.
Norwich heavyweight back in the ring after his injury. Craig Poxton, he's had a knuckle injury, it's kept him out now for almost a year. He'll be back in action. Billy Boy Bird, of course.
Yeah.
He'll be coming back on the home show. Who have I forgotten? There's a few more.
There's lots coming. All the lads who were here tonight.
Are coming back. Nathan Dale. Nathan's got to have an operation on his hand.
Yeah.
So Nathan won't be on the September bill, and we'll just leave that one open until we see what he comes under the knife, see what it's like when he comes out, and then we'll take it from there. But looking forward to that one coming back. But yeah, September show is going to be a cracker. We'll be back in the halls in Norwich. It'll be a bigger show. We've got a few things up our sleeve for that show, which we'll release as and when.
Brilliant.
But no, that will be a cracking show.
Yeah. And Norwich as a whole, obviously, it's kind of forgot about. So you're sort of a saving grace for the city itself. And like you say, the shows are growing. Every show just gets bigger and bigger, and hopefully, like with the likes of yourself, we'll be able to get Norwich back on the map. And
well, listen, I got involved up here because of 2 things really. The Walsh brothers. Tremendous fighters, as they proved time and time again. And they were kind of forgotten at the time. They put an SOS out, would you believe? And I knew Graham Everett, so I come and had a chat with him. And I've got to give a big shout out to Graham Everett. You know, he's a very, very underrated trainer.
Yes. Yeah, I've been saying
if Graham
it all
Everett
night.
was in London, he would be with all the top boys.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and listen, these shows, I couldn't put these shows on without the team. And Graham's a very important part of that team, and he does some staunch work that people don't see.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Graham. Well done, mate. But we started, you know, with those, and that was really the only professionals around in Norwich. Obviously Sam.
Yeah, Sam's about.
Sam at the time was coming back from his David Price fight for the British title, so we brought Sam back in the mix, and it's grown since then. And we set out to establish boxing back in Norwich, and I think now, after 2.5 years of slog, we're doing that.
Yeah, it's coming along nicely.
We're bringing new kids through, and that's what we wanted to do right at the start. You know, I think in the last 2 years we've had something like 8 debutants.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Which those guys would never have taken up boxing if there wasn't this local boxing scene.
Yeah, definitely.
And, that's great fans.
It is brilliant. But so September, we're looking at the return of many boxers. So a big show, like you say, a few things up your sleeve. Hopefully we'll be able to get them out of the sleeve as time goes on. And thanks for your time, and well done on a brilliant show. Thank you very much.
You're doing well.